where we were. It doesn't matter. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Okay. The, the thought is they might not have the same experience while traveling the Boundary waters, or they might need to use a motorboat or something of that nature to have the same experience that an able-bodied visitor might have to the Boundary waters. And I'm happy to know that you guys are not of that nature, not of that belief, that people with disabilities are you and me and the neighborhood and people in our neighborhood and family members. They are members of our community and all believe that wilderness experience is a positive thing. Some of the things to consider as outfitters that I think you guys have an obligation to do. Sorry, I got lost on my script, but you should still be transliterating while I'm talking. So let me go back. The sky tends to bounce around. So I'm going to stop trying to edit and I'm just going to read what he says. Some of the things to consider that as outfitters, I think you guys have an obligation, and you obviously know that you market your outfitting services and you go to game fairs or whatever it might be, resource fairs, to let folks that know that your services are available and what you offer. And one of the biggest things I think people neglect to do in their written information or in their video information is they don't highlight certain things. They don't make their brochures stand out in a way that people of all abilities are welcome. It's an easy thing to do by putting a statement of inclusion into your brochures or into your video recruitments or whatever you might be doing. That can be done simply by saying, quote, "We welcome people of all abilities to participate in our wilderness trips. We'd encourage you to let us know in advance what some of your needs might be and some of the things that we can do to help make your experience a more positive one." A lot of times people, if they don't see that, they just assume that they're not welcome. And if you make that step of saying, hey, we are welcoming, we embrace differences, we embrace diversity here on our trips, people appreciate that. So it's just a simple, kind of user-friendly, consumer-friendly statement which you can include in your brochures. When it comes to the actual planning of a trip, disability is a human condition and it's something that we all live with or are faced with at some point in our life. And everybody is different in their levels of ability. So you can't just say that everybody is going to need wide portage paths or paved portage paths or ultralight canoes or whatever. It's basically about treating people as individuals and finding out what their certain skills and interests and needs and abilities are. And so designing the kind of registration form or some kind of questionnaire so that when you do find out that people have some kind of special need, making sure that you have filled out in advance is going to give you the confidence that, hey, these are the only things that this person is going to need, or some of the things that might help make this trip a little bit better. Okay, that's it.